Hey, thanks for joining me. I really like Opinel pocket knives, the wood-handled friction folding knives with the locking ring. Been around forever, and I just like the simplicity and the quality of the construction. They have good steel in them. Just really enjoy using them. But I'm a fan of a knife blade that has a little less upsweep than a standard Opinel does. The standard Opinels have a pretty steep upsweep at the front of the blade, and so I was looking for one that doesn't have that, and I found that in the Opinel Garden Knife. So we're gonna open this up, take a look at it. I just got this in, and I think it's going to be a neat knife to use. And so let's take a look at this garden knife, compare it to the others. This is a number 8, which I think is the only size they make the garden knife in. But I felt like this blade shape might be more usable for some of the things I do, especially things like whittling and wood carving and things like that. So let's put it on the workbench. We'll take a look at it and see what you think. So, Opinel. I really am a fan of Opinel knives. I like the simplicity. The locking collar makes sense. You have to be careful with them. There's no hilt or guard. If you let your hand slide up onto the blade, you can definitely cut yourself. But the handle designs are good in general. I think they're a very, they're a very useful knife. And like any knife, you have to be careful. I think you just cut yourself with any knife if you aren't careful. That's just the truth of it. But I really have come to like the Opinel knives. I have, this one's carbon steel, number 8. I have a number 7. I have a number 8 in stainless steel. They're just, I really like using them. And but the thing that I guess I don't like about them so much is the blade shape. I really like a blade that's not as upswept. That's just a personal preference, This comes to a nice point, but I like a blade that has less curve to it. So I was looking at Opinel's website, and I noticed they have the garden knife. And gave me this packaging. I order these direct from the Opinel USA website. And I noticed when I got this, it's a number 8, that the handle material, though they're supposed to both be beech, is a different color. This is a different batch, or maybe a little bit different finish they're using on it. And the handle does not have, it's like they've removed, part of this character back here, so you're ending up with this curved. I kind of like this handle better. There's a part of me that wants to either buy they're so inexpensive, it wouldn't cost much. Buy another one of these and then just use it to, take the handle. But I'm getting used to the handle. It's not bad. It's just I kind of like the other. Anyway, same locking collar. The blade design, obviously, as we're talking about, is less curved, right? And so I felt this would be better for wood carving and camping tasks and things like that. I like it just for general use. I like this shape, the spear point, a little bit better. Like I say, the handle is a little different. So it, I don't know, the handle feels a little small in my hand comparatively. When I'm using this one, I don't know, this seems to fill the back of my hand a little bit better. Just feels like I have better purchase on it than this. So I know they make knives where you can carve your own handle. I could just take some wood and it wouldn't be that hard to make a new handle. Or I could just buy another Opinel number 8 and take the handle off of it. I might do that, but I like the blade very much. This one is stainless steel. I don't believe they make this in carbon. I think you can only get it in stainless. It's called a garden knife. I think it's part of their knife collection for use, in your garden or yard. And I'm not sure that I would use it that much in my garden, though maybe some. But it holds it, their stainless steel holds an edge well. The manufacturing quality is good, and so I'm really enjoying this knife. But if you're looking for an Opinel that has a little bit different blade shape, then this is one to look at. I'm looking at another one too. They make one called a garlic knife that's got a very short blade that's made for peeling garlic. And I'm thinking it might be really good for wood carving, you know, a short blade. So I may have to get one of those just to try it out. But for now, this Opinel garden knife I think is going to be a good choice. You know, when you're doing wood carving, just being able to, you know, have the blade more in line with your hand when you're carving something, especially with the tip, something small, I think it's really helpful to not have that upsweep in the blade where the angle of your cutting surface is now, you know, at a significantly different angle than your hand and the blade. I think this for carving will work a little bit better. Nothing against the other Opinels, you know, I really like them. I like using them, and for a lot of day-to-day tasks they work great. But I'm just was wanting something a little bit straighter blade shape. So anyway, that's the Opinel garden knife. If you're looking for something with a little bit different blade shape and an Opinel, this might be one to look at. Same quality as the rest of the Opinels. Like I say, I wish they had just kept this handle. I don't understand this, why this handle's shaped this way. I like it, and I like the blade enough, like I say, that it might be worth... there's an antique flea market near me that has a bunch of used Opinels, and I might be able to find one with a kind of a rusty blade and, you know, something I can steal the handle off of, and or I might just make a new handle. Be pretty easy to do. But the shape of this, I wish they had just left it alone rather than doing this. I'm not sure what this is about. Just seems a little anemic in my hand. It's just, I mean, it fits, but it's like the taper's the wrong way. Instead of getting wider at the back, which seems to fill your hand, you know, some people I think complain that this digs into their hand right here. I actually like being able to feel that that's in my hand there. This, I don't know, it's you're not holding on to a whole lot. It's pretty skinny. So, might have to do something about that. But other than that, I like the knife in general. And like I say, I like it enough, I might find a way to swap out a handle with a regular Opinel. Anyway, that's the Opinel garden knife. If you're looking for an Opinel with a little bit different blade shape, that's maybe one to try. Hey, well, that's the Opinel garden knife. I think it's a really usable design. I'm going to get a lot of good use out of this knife, I think. It's just a really usable blade design. And I'm not sure why they call it a garden knife, because I think its uses go way beyond that. But I think that it'll be great for some of the things that I like to do with the pocket knife. So anyway, this is the Opinel garden knife, number 8. If you have any thoughts or questions, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I always appreciate it when you watch my videos. And as always, thanks for watching.